Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. I'm hopping on here to film the next requested video, which is my favorite eye products. But before I do that, guys, I want to introduce you to somebody who we got over the weekend. I want to show you this beautiful little girl. Lucy, say hi. Hi, Lucy. Look at my little girl. Levi is absolutely smitten with her. He wants to sniff her, kiss her. She's not a fan yet. She's not quite a fan yet. She is 3 months and 21 days. 23 now, probably. And she's the best little girl ever. Say hi. Hi. We're kind of keeping her in her own room right now, just so she gets acclimated and comfortable with all of us. But she's the best, isn't she? Well, say hi. She'll be saying hello to us once in a while. But if you want to see what my favorite eye products are, keep on watching. All right. It is so sunny outside today. My lighting has been messing with me all day, guys. All day it's been messing with me. People's been doing yard work, everything. Anyway, I've been on a struggle bus to film, but I am here and I'm going to show you my favorite eye products, eyeshadow, single eyeshadow, and whatnot. So I'm going to start off with my favorite cream shadows that I have recently, well, not so recently, got, but they are these Merit Solo Shadows. So I have 3 colors. I have, let's see, I have Nelson, which is this gray color. Then I have Midcentury, which is a lighter brown, like a chestnutty color, I guess you could say. Well, a little bit lighter. And then I have the Brun, which is brown in German, right? So this is the one. I love these colors. They are creamy. They blend very well. And once they're set, they are set. They're staying. So I've been using them sort of as a one and done or as a base for my eyeshadow looks. So these are my favorite cream colors. Moving on, my Urban Decay Moondust shadows. So I have 2 singles, which are, I guess you could say, my favorite ones. I also have some eyeshadow palettes that are the same. I love them as well. But these are my 2 favorite single ones, and they're the Solstice and Space Cowboy. Everybody knows them. They're just these beautiful, like, glittery, something like poppy, when you want something to pop in your eye. I use them as shadow toppers. I love them. And there's a new palette coming out for the holidays. It's shaped like a star, but I will be getting it because it has more of these eyeshadows. I just love them. They're just such a nice complement to whatever look, if you want to give your eye look something extra. Okay, some MAC products that I absolutely love. My all-time favorite MAC eyeshadow has to be Woodwinked, and it is this, if I can ever open it, okay, it's this brown bronzy beautifulness. I've used up several of them. I love this one, and it like becomes more beautiful as you blend it. That's one of my absolute favorite MAC eyeshadows. And another thing that I love from MAC, and I think they are the original company that came up with this color, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the MAC Blue Brown Pigment. I'm not sure if they make it anymore. However, there have been, since I purchased this one, there wasn't anything like this around yet. I mean, I've had this pigment for years. Probably shouldn't use it, but I will. But since then, a lot of companies have released pigments like this, eyeshadows like this. I don't know if you could see well. It's not even like coming off. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's like this beautiful multichrome, green, purple, blue, just gorgeous. So that's one of my favorite eyeshadow products. And that was MAC. Let's move on to Bobbi Brown. Now, I have a love, I can't even say love hate, just love relationship with Bobbi Brown special eyeshadows. She calls them Luxe eyeshadow. So I have pretty much all of them. I have 2 palettes. These were limited edition. You cannot get them anymore. This one is Pink Glow eyeshadow palette. And then this one is just Luxe eyeshadow quad. Doesn't really have a name, but it's this one. Now these are, some of these are sold separately yearly, and I have a few that I could show you. So for the Luxe eyeshadow quad, the original, this one's like the first one that came out, we have Overheated, Moonstone, Metal Rose, and Metal Rose, I think, and Heat Ray. I'm always confused. So I have no, I don't have single eyeshadows in this, but they are, I know they sell Moonstone separately. I have seen it. I'm not sure if it's available now. I'm not gonna swatch all of them. I just want to show you how beautiful these eyeshadows are. This one, this color, I think it's called Metal Rose, this one, it's right here. I use that as a one and done all the time. So this is the regular quad palette, and let me show you what the Pink Glow one. So we have in Pink Glow, we have, I think this is Opal, Sunstone, Pink Pearl, and again, Metal Rose. So they do re-promote these. I'm not gonna, I mean, look how gorgeous they are. On the eyes, they look amazing. The lighting today is off, guys. I'm so sorry. There is not much I could do, but that's how it is. Okay, so then I have, I think these are from last year or the year before that. It's Luxe Eyeshadow Duos. So this one is Dream Gleam and Make a Toast. One of them falls out. I don't remember which one. Okay. So it's like a dark brownie and a taupey color. Beautiful. And then this one is in Frosted and Supernova. I think this one is the one that falls out. Yeah. Yep. The Supernova one falls out, but it's also like a brownie and a pinky, just gorgeous. I don't know if you could tell. Nope. Sorry, guys. Lighting again. I apologize. I'm just showing you my favorites, and let me show you the single ones that I have from Bobbi Brown that she releases every season, every holiday season or whatnot. And these are beautiful. Okay. So I have 3 single ones. Solar Wind. I think there was a Solar Wind in one of these palettes, right? Nope. I lied. Oh, no, wait. Make a Toast. Nope. Anyway, Solar Wind is this beautiful, my eyes are hurting from the sun, I'm so sorry, beautiful pink, gorgeous color. And then we have Incandescent. This one is like a dual chromey color. I don't know if you could see. You will not get in here, mosquito. I want to swatch this one for you actually because it is beyond gorgeous. And then we have Serpentine, which is like a gray green, and it's so beautiful. Like, I don't know if the camera is picking up on the glitters on here, but it is gorgeous, gorgeous gray, dark gray, greenish color. Beautiful. So these are my Bobbi browns, and pretty much that's it with the single shadows. Now let's move on to some palettes. One of my most favorite and the cheapest eyeshadow palette that I have in my possession, they don't make it anymore. I believe they either reformulated, repackaged, or whatever, but it's this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. Now, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna show you why it's my favorite eyeshadow palette. First of all, let's talk about the formula on this eyeshadow palette. It is creamy, it is blendable, they blend like a dream. I mean, Wet n Wild broke the mold when they released this eyeshadow palette, and I'm not sure why they have discontinued it, because it was in my opinion one of their best palettes. I have used up one of these fully, and I had to purchase this on eBay because they stopped making it. That's how much I love this palette. Let me show you exactly why I love this palette. I'm gonna swatch one color and you will be able to tell right away why. That's right. It's like the MAC Blue Brown, but the rest of the colors in here, I'm just gonna swatch a few, are just as beautiful, and they're creamy and pigmented and lay beautifully on the eyes. Just gorgeous. Grab a tissue. Okay. Moving on. LC Cosmetics, The Minimalist. Very neutral, natural palette. Not much I could say. You could see I love it. It's one of the best palettes for me as far as neutrals go. You have everything you need. You have your like the whole lid color, you have your blending, you have your warm color, then you have your black and your dark brown. This goes with me everywhere. I use it constantly. It's self-explanatory why it's my favorite. Now, my other favorite is Makeup by Mario. It's his Etherial Eyes palette, which was a limited edition. I did buy a backup because I knew this was gonna sell out, and hopefully he re-promotes it, re-releases it, because this is one of his best palettes. The shimmers in here are gorgeous. They blend well, the mattes blend well. It's just such a versatile palette, even though you wouldn't think that, but it really is. It has your blending colors, it has your lid colors, it has your shimmers and your dark brown. I mean, what else can you want? It's a beautiful palette, and I hope he re-releases it. I'm getting a phone call from my dad. I gotta take it. I'll be right back. All right, now where was I? I spoke about the Mario palette. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna talk about Tom Ford. His palettes are expensive. They are beautiful. I have many, but my three favorites are Nude Dip, Body Heat, and one they no longer make, which is Pretty Baby. So I'm going to show you Pretty Baby real quick. It's this beautiful purple cool toned brown palette, and I mostly love it for this topper over here. Look how gorgeous it is. It's just, for me, a very versatile palette. I can do one and done shadows, I could do a daytime look, I could do a evening look. I absolutely love this palette. Unfortunately, they no longer make it. I had to like go on eBay to find this palette. So there's that. Body Heat, they still make it, and it's just a beautiful neutral palette, and it's his wet dry formulas, which are gorgeous. And then next one is Nude Dip, which is a nudie. It's a cool toned palette, and for somebody who isn't a big fan of cool tones, this is a you know, it's also the wet dry formula, and these colors are also really, really like for every day. These palettes are perfect for somebody, like if you want a nice palette but you don't want to have a million of them, and you just want like everyday looks, this is the one for you. I absolutely adore them. Now I have 3 more palettes left, well 4 rather, and 2 of them are Natasha Denona. So I have the I Need a Warm palette, which just came out, and I am obsessed. I love this palette. It is beautiful. It has all the colors I need for a nice warm look. The only thing I do wish is that they had a darker brown in here. But listen, I have so much eyeshadow that I can't find one. Just, you know, when you have a one and done, it's just a palette. It's just more convenient. And then we have the gold palette, which is also very beautiful. They're kind of similar, but you know, not really. This one is more gold and this one is more like brownish. So both of these are my favorite. I also love her other one. I forget what it's called. The one in like the grayish tone, not grayish tones. Oh, anyway, these are my 2 favorite. Last 2 palettes I have. One I recently purchased, actually back in April, and it's the, what is this? It's Amaya, right? No, Byredo. Byredo Mineralscapes. This palette is gorgeous. I am so sad I missed out on the other 2. I was just like, oh, it's so expensive and I don't want to buy it, but I was suckered into this one, and I have to say I'm so glad that I was. It is such a beautiful formula. It is you can have so many looks in there, and it looks like it would be difficult to come up with looks, but nope, they are gorgeous. Just I'm very glad I bought this. So it is in my favorites. I whenever I want some color, I don't have that many colorful palettes, but whenever I do want some colors, I go to this palette. And last but not least, guys, last but not least, of course, you know, I had to mention the queen, Mother Pat, Pat McGrath. Now I have all of these big palettes, but this one is my favorite. It's the Mothership. Why? Mothership Moonlit Seduction. And guys, can you, if you have this palette, can you figure out why this one is my favorite? I'm gonna give you a little hint. Special shade. This one is like blue-brown MAC pigment, but on CRACK, if you know what I mean. Oh, the special shades in this palette are just gorgeous. They're all gorgeous, but you know, we have to contend with the not special shades. Right, my battery died, so I don't know where I was. But again, this is my favorite Pat McGrath palette, Moonlit Seduction, beautiful palette. And that is it, my friends. These are all my absolute favorite eye products at the moment, and some of them have been my favorites for years. They are beautiful. Amazon, don't go. How quickly I become distracted. Anyway, I don't really have like favorite mascaras because I use a lot, but if I had to choose one, it would have to be, I don't know. I don't have a favorite mascara. I'll be honest with you. They're all the same to me. As long as it's not, you know, imprinting itself on my lower lash line, it's good for me. I'm not much bothered by length and this and that. So mascaras are like whatever to me. But my favorite eyebrow product is e.l.f. eyebrow pencil in taupe. I don't really use eye pencils all that much because I have a hooded eye, so liners and everything don't really look that good on me. I don't really put anything in the waterline because if I do, I will for sure get a reaction from it, whatever. So I don't really do much. I have one black eyeliner from Mario, and that's about it. Oh, and I have like the tattoo liner from KVD. That's about it. And that's it. That's it for my favorite eye products. I hope you like this video. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button to be notified about my videos. And see you in the next one. Bye.